In Matthew 12:33, Jesus said, "Make a tree good and its fruit will be good." I was reading the scripture the other day and it hit me. This is actually a command. He says, make the tree good or make the tree evil. He is commanding us because we're the tree in this illustration, and he's saying, make the tree good. So it's up to you to make yourself good. And how do you do it? He tells you how in verse 35. A good man brings good things out of the good stored in him, and an evil man brings evil things out of the good stored in him. You know what Jesus is saying to his followers? These are those who've accepted Christ and are born again. He's saying in the end, you'll never be good if you keep storing in your heart and in your mind bad thoughts. If you keep thinking wrong, you're going to keep acting wrong. See, the only reason why you as a Christian haven't produced the kind of positive, uplifting, abundant life, it's just because of what's been in your mind and your heart. You're storing the wrong things. You're thinking about people who've harmed you. You're thinking about lust. You're thinking about things that's making you angry and bitter. You're thinking about things that's making you worried. You see, your thoughts are creating your life. You know, when I was a new believer, I didn't realize what made a good person good and a bad person bad. You know, as a teenager, I just knew there were some good kids, there were some bad kids. I didn't know why some were good and some were bad. Jesus tells us the reason. It's what a person stores up in their heart. And you are eventually going to become what you think about. That's why you have to think about what you think about. Have you ever thought about that? You need to start dwelling on the fact that my thoughts of resentment or bitterness or hatred or racism, my thoughts of worry and fear and depression, my thoughts of suicide, my thoughts of all of these things, those are the wrong thoughts. So as a new believer, I didn't realize how my thoughts controlled my life. But then when I started reading the Bible and started hearing good Bible teaching, I started to recognize my thoughts are governing my life. And your thoughts are governing your life. And the truth is, now listen to me, you have power to think about what you want to think about. No one has that power. Listen to this scripture in Philippians 2:5. Let this mind be in you. In others, you have to consent to it. You have to let this mind be in you. Philippians 4:8. Think about such things. You have a choice to think. 2 Corinthians 10:5, take captive every thought. In other words, there's a war in your mind. So what you have to do is recognize that Satan's strategy is to lie to you so that if you believe his lies, you will act out a lie.